Hello everybody, welcome back to my small channel. Here I am sharing watch reviews or general impressions of my own personal watch collection. I do this because it's fun to do, it's really fun to interact with the viewers in the comment section. It really amazes me how people find my video and then comment on it. So for me it's a much more interactive way with a watch community than on Instagram, just posting pictures. So this is why I'm doing the video today, also to share with you guys my newest addition to my collection, a Panerai watch. I got this for myself for Christmas. Maybe before we start, a quick wrist check. This is the Panerai Lumino GMT 8 days. It's a discontinued model already. It's, I think, the PAM00992. I'll double check in the end. This was actually my other most recent Panerai watch, or before this one, sometime in September of 2022, I believe that was. So let's go to this one actually. Now I got aware of this watch quite late, sometime last year. For some reason I found this. Now in the light it's not, you can see these blue hands in my lightning, they're not really coming across like they do in real life, but more to that later. So I got to this watch. This is the PAM00992. A bit too late. This was released sometime in 2019, quite limited. It started with 1,000 pieces in 2019. Then in 2020 they had another 500 pieces, and in 2021 another 500 pieces. So this was quite limited. I think it started out as a boutique only, and then it became, as always, or as many of the Panerai models, then all of a sudden they're not boutique only anymore. But anyways, then I got aware of this sometime last year, so 2023, and completely fell in love with it, because for me it had the best characteristics of Radiomir and of Panerai history. I checked out the new Radiomir, so we have the new kind of layered dial, or it's a structured dial. I don't know really how to call them, but I'm really not a big fan of those dials. So of the new Radiomir Otto Journeys that you can see on the homepage. I need to check what the actual reference number is. But this is basically the originator of the current line of the Otto Journey. Yeah. And what it has as a history, so I'm not the absolute historian, but what I know is that the first Radiomir that was done with 8 days and a seconds had blue hands, and also a blue seconds hand. You can see it, hopefully, yeah, there you can see it. And this is what they reintroduced. It's not really a reissue. It was just kind of reintroduced with this design. And I have a lot of kind of modern looking Panerai, classical or sporty, but not something which is sporty but also classical and vintage somehow. This watch for me has all three of this characteristics. You can see mine is from the 500, so it's of the last production year, the 2021. This was the last model I found in my region, I'm really happy I got it. You can see here with this strap, this aged strap from Panerai themselves. They made it really, really nice. I think you have an open case back. Now I can show you the winding bit. Of course, as you see, it's 8 days, Otto Journey. Here you go. It has a bit of a weird way of popping out. And then you need to wind it about, I would say, to have it full, about 2 minutes, which I won't do now. I think it's running anyways. But yeah, just some other information about this. It's not as thick. For an 8 days power reserve, it is 14.3 millimeters thick. So it goes under a cuff quite well, under a shirt, which is also something I was looking for. This watch, for example, it's difficult to go under a shirt because it's quite high. I think it's 18 millimeters or something like this, or even 20. The case size of this is 45. So I think the most wearable Radiomir. Of course, there are also smaller versions now, like the 40, but that is not really for my wrist. It has the P5000 movement. But yeah, what really pulled me to this watch is it has a clean dial in the sense it doesn't have structure, or it changes from dark to lighter, or lighter to dark. Everything that they're playing around with now, I'm just not a fan of it. But it has just a black matte dial, you can see here. Then it of course has a sandwich dial, which is classic Panerai in my opinion. And then the blue hands, they really pop in outside. So with natural light here, it doesn't really come across, as you see. But as always, with Panerai, you can change the feeling of the watch, like with here, quite vintage, by just changing straps. So you can see here what a difference it has with a black strap. Yeah, it's a kind of bit of work to change the strap on a Radiomir. You need to screw these screws out and need to be really careful to fit it in right. So it takes quite a while. It's not as quick as with the Luminor model, so I won't do it now, but I'll show here also the black calfskin, but with the beige lining. Again, makes it a whole different watch, in my opinion. I really, really like it in all three variations. And I especially like this strap because it's like old or aged kind of, but from Panerai themselves. It's not an aftermarket, so I quite like that. Yeah, this is probably going to be a watch that I wear mostly in the winter days when I feel like having a vintage inspired watch. I don't know if it's really a summer watch for me. I will find out when I have it this summer, if I'm actually going to wear it or if it's going to be kept away. But yeah, overall, I can say I'm very happy with this. I'll quickly put it on my wrist so you can see it. And what I'll do then in the meantime is share some information on the new Panerai models of Radiomir, of which I just talked about. While I'm putting this on, I'm checking this out, just so you guys are informed. All right, so the new Otto Journey ones, which are currently in the lineup, is the PAM00992, so 1347. That's the one which is most similar to this one, but it has this gradient kind of dial, yeah, which I don't like. I know people like it, but I really don't. And the other one with the blue dial is quite cool. I also looked at it. I like blue, but it's a 1348. So those two are the ones you can currently get of the Otto Journey. Then you also have the California dial at the PAM1349. It has also Otto Journey, or 8 days power reserve, but it's not visible. And that's about it, what you have at the moment. So it's a real pity that this model is not freely available anymore. You might be lucky in your region that the Panerai boutique, they maybe have one more model, but overall, really, the normal official dealers are sold out. They don't have them anymore. I really tried it to get it over my AD, where I usually buy my watches, but it was not able to get it, unfortunately. So, but I was happy that the boutique had it, and I was very happy with the experience. Great people there, very nice, very enjoyable to visit them. So I can tell everybody that go visit your Panerai boutique in your area, and if this is a watch you're interested in, they might still have one, but they will not have a lot of them. This also, of course, made the watch to me quite attractive, as it's not such a model they produce 6,000 times a year and it's numbered, yeah, but really small numbers. 2,000 I think is quite small for the whole world. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. If there's any questions on this model or generally about Panerai, then do let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more of these videos. I've actually quickly wanted to show also the new packaging. Yeah, so this is the new packaging already of Panerai, and you can see here, this is like a watch box. Yeah, you can take it away or keep the watch here, and just open it by sliding it open, and you can put it in this box also to get it fully away. So it's really good packaging, I think. I like it. It has this double function in terms of you can take it if you travel, but also it's nicer kind of. I think this is kind of a synthetic leather. The old boxes used to be wood. They're also very, very nice, but I understand they want to be more sustainable, which is why they are making these now. And they come, I think, with pretty much every watch now. There is no exception anymore. So here you see it goes closed quite well. And what I didn't do yet, so if people are interested, please let me know. I still haven't done a review of this watch, which I wanted to make. I have of my submersible, of the white model, the 1226, I believe it is, PAM00992. It's the white submersible. But of this model, I still haven't made it, but I probably will do it next because it's become my absolute favorite Panerai watch still, even though I have now the new Radiomir. It's just such a classic watch. Yeah. It's quite thick, but still wearable, open case back. Amazing watch. So if you liked this content, then let me know. If you have questions on the Panerai models, also let me know. I will probably do a few more videos in the coming weeks and months about Panerai. I have a new Panerai also that I'm focused on, which I just recently wore and saw in person the first time. It's a beautiful watch, so I might have it soon and will share a video then. In the meantime, wish everybody a nice time, and I look forward to the comments in the comment section. Bye bye.